cage. Mine's Micah Frankel, the Perez Boxing Gym. The legacy continues March 23rd. Aaron Angelbaby Perez in the co-main event takes on Jose Antonio Meza. Sir, how you doing? How you feeling? How's camp?
Good, man. Camp is going good, and we are feeling great as we are nearing the fight.
It was a 2-year layoff, and you got back into the ring. Moments after that fight, I was bothering you for an interview. So now that you've got to look back on that night, what were all the feels and the emotions that hit you of a return from 2 years away?
I felt really good in there, man. It just I felt like, training for that fight, we did have to work a lot on, getting off that rust from that layoff. But we just timed everything right, and we just made sure that by the time fight night came, that we're just technically sound again, all over again, and we're just ready to be back where we were.
Was it like riding a bike? Did you feel rusty? Could you feel the 2 years away in there?
No, not really. It was like riding a bike. So it just just getting the breathing right again. But other than that, I feel like the technique, my timing, and it was just a little bit off. So it was just like little fine adjustments that we had to make. That way we were able to perform the way we did.
And I'm curious, was getting back in front of the crowd any different? Did that feeling evoke any emotions? Because 2 years away, and that's a long time to feel that kind of adrenaline, that kind of rush in front of your fans.
Yeah, kind of. I kind of just forgot what it felt like. So when I went back in, I just knew that there was a lot of anticipation on me coming back, a lot of excitement. A lot of people wanted to see what I had after 2 years of being out. So I felt. I mean, the crowd, it was okay. I was a little nervous, but I mean, after the first blows of the fight, it all just kind of goes away. And it's work, bro. What we've been doing for 15 years was the same thing.
What questions that you had about yourself did you answer on that night?
If I was still worthy of fighting, I said if I come back in and I lose or whatever, I just won't waste my own time tomorrow. I'll just hang it up and move forward. But we look pretty good in there, so I just felt confident and keep going.
How has this camp now felt as you're kind of getting that rhythm going?
Yeah, just trying to get back to that rhythm that we had, and just keep busy and getting good opponents and trying to unlock my own levels and stuff like that. But man, I forgot what you said.
Well, one thing I wanted to ask you about was your brother is in the co-main event here. How much better has he gotten? Because you took a little bit of time away from the gym, so how much better has he gotten?
Yeah, during those years, he stayed consistent, and they kept jumping him up in competition, and yeah, he's been I feel like he's getting more comfortable as he's getting these tougher opponents. The best, it's bringing the best out of him also. So I mean, he's doing great.
Taking a step up in competition now, this time yourself. Do you feel like this opponent is going to push you a little bit more than we saw in your comeback fight?
Yes, I feel like this guy, he's gonna try to use his range and his aggressiveness, try to keep me at the end of his punches and stuff like that. And we just gotta kind of improvise with that and work with it and try to get in between his arms and things like that, and in a range where I'd be more successful. So I'm gonna have to work with that. I've always been the shorter guy, really. So I mean, it's just another one of these tall opponents that, I mean, we're gonna have to try to get into that mid close range is kind of where I want to be.
I'm under 5'7". I'm not saying anything here, but 5'11" like reaching up here.
Yeah. Yep.
What kind of puzzle is that going to be to put together to be successful against that range, that height?
Just kind of keep a tight guard, shoot low, and hopefully something up top opens up. But I'd like to be in mid to close range before I try to go up top. So anything other than that, I'm just gonna try to start low, start with some jabs, and then once the range is there, try to open up with something, hooks, uppercuts, whatever.
From what I've seen looking at Meza, he is a true definition of what they would call a Mexican fighter. He's going to be aggressive. He's going to look to throw hooks. He's just going to kind of be a forward offensive fighting guy. Is that what you've been anticipating and practicing for?
Yes, yeah, I mean, nobody takes me lightly, so I know that's going to be his game plan. Like, don't take this guy lightly. Give him pressure, give him some heat, and yeah, so I don't take this guy lightly, and that's going to be his style. The Mexican style. They just want to bring the heat and stuff like that. So, um, got to be ready for what he brings to me, and just stay composed and just look for counter opportunities and things like that.
Do you feel like you have to be the more thoughtful party in that ring?
Yes, I do. I do because I don't want to make too many careless mistakes, and this guy, he probably knows how to use. I haven't seen much footage or anything on him at all, but I'm just gonna assume that he knows how to use his range and wait for me to come in and try to land something while I'm on my way in. But we just go in there with a defensive tactic and try to get offensive off of that.
What is it that you do that you believe is going to give him a hard night?
Um, I believe that what's gonna help me be successful is hitting while he is hitting. So I think he's gonna be most vulnerable while he's exchanging. I just when he's exchanging, I need to be kind of close. That way, when I try to exchange with him, my punches they're there because I gotta be close for this guy to be able to land.
So, in that thought of a true Mexican fighter, we're expecting a little
Yeah.
bit wild. So, you're looking to kind of take advantage of your moments in the exchanges.
Exactly. Yeah. Just try to get the best out of the exchanges when they're there.
Is there anything different, the feeling now back-to-back camps, how you feel now as an athlete and your timing getting now these consistent months in here?
I feel a little more loose. So yeah, we're loosening up a little bit more and just being more, thinking a little bit more. It was just a bunch of adrenaline that first fight and stuff like that. But yeah, just composure, calmness, and yeah, just just trying to find the best opportunities for my success in there.
The legacy continues March 23rd, Expo, New Mexico. Where can people find tickets?
My pops has tickets at 1504 Coors. Gabriel Carlin, his name and information is on Facebook and stuff like that. So on Facebook, look up Legacy Boxing Promotions. I'll be posting tickets and stuff like that, and as long as the other fighters. But just hit up the fighters for tickets. We got them all.
CageMinds.com for more details about the event. Cage Minds Combat Sports News and Cage Minds _CSM across your social media. Thanks for watching.